Okay. Hmm. You're so cute. All right. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? Might give up on that. How many creatures is that? 15? That's kind of perfect. Okay. Red pandas are awesome. This one's a raccoon, apparently. It looks like more like a red panda to me, but like the color's off. And they said it was a raccoon. So I believe them. They had a raccoon and an otter and other things, but like they had a raccoon and an otter, and I was so tempted to buy the otter, but I'm more of a raccoon thing. Yeah. More of a trash panda. Probably. I feel like not cute enough to be an otter. Otter nonsense. Yes, hi Floof. You got treats just before the stream. You're doing okay, huh? All right, I like the creature thing here. Obviously, we're gonna only be able to take something with 2 or less, which is, you know, probably. Maybe I should take something else over the recruiter. Maybe we'll go like, maybe we keep the tumbler in and do. Like we don't need the bell right now. I don't think it's fine for like fixing stuff, but like I don't think we need to do that, like fixing our draws. But we do have the hidden grotto, so I think that's okay. Like, if I keep the tumbler, maybe we just do the mouse instead and start pumping it up. We don't go big is the problem, and green really does want to go big, but... Huh. Is there any... I mean, returning these are pretty good to get more food. Obviously, returning the pawn profits are great. But I might just want this mouse. If I do want that mouse, maybe I want to put this in as well. That's a tough one. I mean, putting it back in my hand with the Elder or the 2 Sticky Tongues means I can offspring it again just to get another thing. Maybe we just let that one go. If I had more mice, maybe. I just don't control any other lizards. That's the only thing. I'm never going to be able to take anything above 2, but maybe 2 is enough. And it's a 4/2 trampler, which does help a little bit. So, okay, we'll run it like this and try it out. Let me see about the ratio of lands. So 15-6. Hey, stop trying to eat the... That's just a bag of treat. You can't have more. I gave you lots. Go on. Look, I put it away. We're good. Aw, sweetheart. I love you. You just had like 10 of them. Okay. Okay, so we have double green, lots of double green. So we're really going to want to go lower on that. I think we'll pull the grotto. I think we just want another green source because we do have the 2 pawn profits and the curator early, as well as the bramble veteran. Okay, so this is 10-7. This seems correct. We also have a patchwork banner, so yeah. This is not really actually the Trash Panda deck. We didn't get any of the, like, apart from the rare, we didn't get, like, we didn't really get the signpost on commons that you really, really want, unfortunately. Oh, it's Nummy! What's Nummy doing on at 5:50 p.m.? Oh boy. Alright. Anyway, this is one of my favorite drafters for those who are familiar or unfamiliar. Numot the Nummy you should definitely check out and watch. We're gonna go Pond Prophet on 2. Hope to draw into some good things. That means Baker's on 2. Okay, let me think. Don't really want them bouncing that back to hand, but this isn't really what I would like to do. Still think we do it. Poof! Cut it out. That's sandpaper. I used that to... Stop it. Leave it alone. Alright. Oh, that talent. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Numot is actually a card. Aw. Well, both teams played hard. I really thought they were just gonna play a 3/3 and bounce the little duder guy, but it turns out they were depending on the talent to get them there to the next card. But yeah, Numot, the Devastator or something like that, I forget. I think was one of the original dragons in starts with an I. Help. Invasion. So Numot the Devastator became Numot the Nummy. I think it was the one that allowed you to pick a color and tear apart your opponent's hands, but I'm not sure. All right, we need to hope they won't have removal for our beautiful, beautiful Raccoon Lord. Not holding out too high hopes. Hello? You gonna pump or not? Alright, I can hold full control, so it's not me. There's a good thunderstorm going on right now. Oh. Hello? Uh-oh. You okay there, OP? Maybe they are also in the thunderstorm. Okay. kitten. You did a steal today? Oh, I'm sorry. Normally I would just attack with this first. Before letting them know that I have this, but nothing in 2 black kills this at instant speed. They're gonna have Fell, or they're gonna have the 3-drop that kills that. Oh no. This is gonna be our second undeserved win. Yay. Hi, Bloof. How do you... There's no more treats. There's no more treats for you. Not right now. There'll be more treats later. Let me clarify. Hello, hello, yeah. There's a good thunderstorm going. I can play until 7 when I have to do the podcast recording, and then I have a student, and then I have another student. And then I have to, like, finish packing for the trip. Dear Lord. Feel bad. Two undeserved wins. I'm so good at this game. Lols. Sorry, OP. Alright, well, hopefully this next one's a better one. I'm in the winning bracket undeservedly. This is gonna suck. We're gonna run into all the, like, really good decks. Okay, don't have 2 green sources. Both of these are double green. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Okay, that's a little better. I wish I could keep this, but I don't have double color. Mull into 4 mountains, yeah. Just take all the wins. Yeah, I understand. I just... Oh, fuck me. Alright, it's gonna be us this time. Come on, deck. Please give us a 3rd land. They must have a million pieces of removal if that's what they do. I really needed a 3rd land there. Playing this out would have been so much better. And then a 4th land would have been this plus this. Would have been lovely. Okay, do I build out the board or do I kill that? Because they might have their own hunters. I'm gonna just do this. The flute is killing me. It's killing me. Everything else is fine, but this is like, ugh. Whoa, they had another Fell. Jeez. Who passed them this? I'm jealous. Again. Nope. No 4th land. Okay, let's go next to combat and charge. Yeah, but I want the rest of the music. I just don't want the part that, like, is that one do 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 do. Like, it's like the worst, like, oh. And that's not me trying to be on pitch, but even if I tried to be on pitch, it would be awful, so I don't even bother these days. Jesus Christ, 2 fell and a feed the cycle? Where are these pods? Everyone else seems to be in better pods than I am. Makes me sad. Yeah, I don't want to get demonetized, though. I can't really listen to other things and then have it go to the VOD. God damn it. Lands would be so nice. I think we're too far behind now. This is too many turns of being stuck at 3, having only a 2-drop on the board, and having them draw cards. Oh well. Okay, that's something. Alright, I think we just play this out. And pass. I am able to polywall up the sentries and attack with both. I don't think that's correct. Doing this means I don't have an attack this turn. But I think it's still correct. Well, actually I do. I do if I want to. I can get in for 3, provided they have no pump for the treetop. I think it's fine. Like, I mean, if they have pump for the treetop or anything else, like, it goes poorly for me, but I think it's worth it. I think I'm gonna get wrecked by whatever, like, they play next, but I don't think I'm winning this game, but there's always a possibility. Okay, so they have recursion? No, my talent! I'm so untalented now. They have 2 Wolverines. 2 Wolverines, 2 fells, feed the cycle. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I'm going to go for this because if they have pump, I want to know. So let's attack with this. I could polywall up it, but that's much more risky. Now they can pump the sentries and block, which does suck, but that's... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I think it's about the... So far, I'm determining it's about the number of, like, uncommons that you get. And these have 1, 2, 3, 4 premium removal uncommon spells, plus 2 premium uncommon creatures here so far. Hi. You're very cute. And like whether you're so your archetype has to be so open for you to do this. Yeah, the squirrel uncommon is messed up. Absolutely. Alright, if they have anything interactive here when I do the polywallop, this is gonna suck. But it's the best I've got. Evening, hero! Yeah, so... I don't know how I win this game. Their pool is just too... Their cards are just too good. Now they have nothing that's 2 or fewer, sadly. Stop knocking things off the counter. Go away. Jesus. Cut it out. All right. I don't think we're getting anywhere here. Do-do-do. Let's target this. No attacks. Yeah, I don't see how I win this. Unfortunately, like I said, it can just feel like if you have a completely open thing, your deck is just going to beat everybody else's. A completely open lane. If somebody happens to be in one of your colors, you're gonna be in a rough spot. Because you're not gonna get the best cards for that archetype to some degree. Yeah, I can't imagine how I win this. But like I don't understand how you get Feed the Cycle 2 Fells, 2 Hive Spines, 2 Honored Dray Leaders. Like I'm just and it consumed. Like it's amazing. The thing is, with play boosters, it's really hard to read the table, and unfortunately, you have to start by making picks. And I've tried to stay open, and it doesn't necessarily reward you for doing that, because then you're not cutting one particular archetype, and somebody else thinks it's open. And so it can just really spiral. It depends on your draft. They are also, at 9 cards left in library, and they have 1 more land than we do. We are at 23 cards left in library. For reference. Now, they have gone through some lands in the milling process. So, it looks like 4 total. But yeah. There's no attacks here. Yeah. Their deck is just infinitely better than ours. Seems like, I mean, I don't think we even had a chance. I don't even know that our best draws beat that. We don't have that level of commons and uncommons. Sorry, uncommons, rather. In terms of just, like, removal and, like, key port parts of it. Yeah, they don't want to mill. They're at 8 cards left in library. Like, we have 2 good rares, the Keen-Eyed Curator and the Mura. Mistbreath Elder's fine. In our deck, we don't take advantage of it as well as we'd like. We have 2 Pawn Prophets, but other than that, bouncing stuff isn't great for us. The Wolverine maybe, and maybe the Recruiter if they don't have, but we don't, like, take advantage of this very well. So we had, because our pod was completely mixed, it was, The green was more open, but the rest of it wasn't. So... Alright, best I can do. I'm just gonna concede to the +3 and trample. Okay, so that ends up killing all of my board. And they're gonna be left with 4 creatures on board. But I killed the Dray Leader. Play boosters mean there are fewer commons. Means there are more rares and mythics. So it's harder to judge... it's harder to judge signals. Because there are basically no common signals, because you can have 2 of a particular common, and there are fewer commons. So you don't know that something wheeling is there. So additionally, the first few rares and mythics, you can see what you think is a signal to go into a particular color at uncommon. You're like, wow, why is this here pick 4? Right? This is perfect. This is clearly a signal. No, there could have been 3 rares in the pack. Right? Or there could have been... You know, oftentimes there are 2 rares and 5 or 6 uncommons. So you don't know that it's a signal. You have no idea what else was in that. There could have been another more bonkers uncommon, or crazy rares and mythics that people were picking before that. So there's also, yes, there's no guaranteed common in a color in the play boosters. The color distribution is horrid for drafting. So you kind of have to get really lucky in that one of your picks happens to work out based on the other stuff. I'm not saying there's no signal reading. You're going to try, right? You're going to give your best shot, but you can't guarantee that you're doing the reading correctly. We're going to lead on a forest in case we draw another forest for the Pawn Prophet. I'll still probably lead with the Baker's Bane. Okay, gonna need a 3rd land. So, yeah. It's just, it's really rough. I hate what play boosters did to limited. But this particular issue, it's exacerbated by play boosters, but it's not caused by it. Anytime where the archetypes are severely concrete and restricted, those mean that... What do I want to do here? I want a Tangle Tumbler. Good time zone. Okay. So, I don't know what I want to do. Hi. You have feelings. I want to get more on the board. The Sticky Tongue goes really well after the Pawn Prophet, though. I think I'm going to see whether they block this. Sweet. Then I'm going to Sticky Tongue. Okay. All right, so, but yeah, this is more the archetypes are completely concrete, so, if you happen to get all the cards in your particular color, if you're not competing with anybody, you're doing great. If you happen to be competing with one person, your deck is going to be significantly worse. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I guess we Tangle Tumbler and attack with the 3/3. I would have liked another land, specifically green. We do have 10-7 in favor of green. But we've drawn 6, whatever. Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay. That's going to draw them into land. I think they're looking for land pretty heavily, so I'm going to kill it for now. They might draw land here. We'll see. Hey, 3 Omega, how you doing? No one's explained it to you? Oh, that's sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I thought a lot about this, obviously, as somebody that really cares about limited, but, and my thoughts are not, you know, I don't have, I've never looked for the stats to back them up yet. It's just what I've seen, so I'm sure I can find the stats at some point and put together a video on it at some point. We'll see. I only have I bought this because right before I went to this. So, okay. Let me see what we're going to do here. I'm going to play the Pawn Prophet and see what they do. That's pretty sweet. All right, then I'm going to go to combat. The only thing they could have traded with is the Prophet. So, because I could have put a +1/+1 counter on it when they blocked, but I don't think I need to do that. Like, I can just get in for the 5. 1 mana Polywalp, so good. Absolutely. Yeah, I wish I could, so, I don't know how to edit. I have an editor, but, like, I'd have to put together the video. Obviously there's a podcast of me talking about exactly what goes on with play boosters. But in this particular one, the archetypes are also a factor. It's a huge factor because we had things like allies versus blah. Like if you were the one in the allies deck, you were great. If you're the only one. If you weren't the only one, you were messed up. Like it was so sad. All right, we're going to start off with a Bark Knuckle because this one's really good later once there's stuff in the graveyard. It's still a 3/3 for 2 mana, which is super sweet. Maybe I should still do it. I'm still doing it. Okay. The Magic Jank podcast is, you'll find, if you look up what are play boosters, within it, or, alright, this is the more efficient play. So now I wish I had done this in case of the counter magic, but I don't think I should play around. Oh, fuck me. Get the hell out. Okay. But yeah, I wish I had done this. All right. Wolverine at least puts a +1/+1 counter on it. All right. Please don't play any more big things. Ever. Frog? Okay. Let's hope they don't have another counterspell. Alright. This is gonna be irritating. No, I only have this one. That's the only one. I got it right before the streamer early access event. I was like, what can I get that I will use more than once? Because I didn't want to just get like a little stuffed animal because I'm not supposed to be... Oh, bugger. Not supposed to be giving my little nephew more stuffies, as my student calls them. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Ward 1. Actually, if I exiled the patchwork banner, how good is that for me? Hold on. I think that's better. So if I attacked with this, they'd get to eat it with the... I think I'm actually attacking with fucking everything. Alright. They can eat the 3/3. This means they don't double block the Rampager really well. Oh no, they have a pump spell? Damn. Well, I can't play around that. Nobody got the time for that. Stop it. Hi, Flu. Damn it. Needed something there, not the 8th land. Damn. Okay. Alright. Killing the 3-tree scribe seems worth. Jesus, stop. Oh well. We did our best. Yeah, I really do oh, bugger. I really do think it's whether you get the uncommons that make this work. Obviously, rares and mythics are a huge thing. It's just beyond that, though. Like, the number of uncommons that you get for your archetype is so crazy. In terms of, like, what can work. Fuck me. Okay, also, don't draw 10 lands with 22 cards left in your deck. That's sort of all we do. So, yeah. I'm gonna pretend that my last card is something to make it indestructible. They're not gonna buy it. Oh well. It helps if you can avoid flooding too. Yeah, they're at 13 cards, by the way. They have one more land than we do. So again, like, we just keep flooding. It's really rough. All right. Actually, hold on. I can't draw a card with this, right? Okay. That's too bad. All right. Yeah, I mean, I seem to just draw lands. That's what I do in this set oftentimes, but I do think they drew a better portion of their deck than we did. Which means that I think their deck, like, meaning the cards that they drew, I think were just better overall in terms of just having the stuff that that makes the deck work. Although we did have 2 uncommons on the board for the raccoons that were pretty nice. Why is this my hand? Okay, that's slightly better. Leave this. No, okay. I did have these 2. These are good parts of the raccoon deck, but they're not the best of them. Those were the best of the frogs, I believe. The one that rewards things for getting bounced, and then the other one that actually makes something unblockable and then flickers it. Seems pretty good. Don't touch my shit. Okay. Me. We're gonna ask them if they want to trade here, because that host draws some cards. No, there's number 1 is what are play boosters. Number 2 it would be the look at limited and murders at Karlov Manor. Number 3 would be OTJ and all its bonus sheets. Oh. What are play boosters was when they first announced it and the reasons they gave for doing so. The Murders at Karlov Manor was the first experience I had with with play boosters. And then OTJ and all its bonus sheet was me being like, no, this sucks balls. Big, fat, sweaty, hairy monkey balls. You're welcome. Like, they're a 3-color deck, and I'm just drawing... I can't even draw my fucking second mountain. And yes, I only have 7 of them, but still. If this had been anything to play as opposed to yet another forest, I've gotten so messed up by lands in this past few days. Like, we're 2-color decks usually, and we cannot find the second of a particular color of mana, or we draw the 10 mana that we do the last time and the time before. Eh. But I think it does depend a lot on your pod. Jesus Christ. Also, whether you get the rares too, that also does stuff. Why are you not going for the win? This is unblockable. You have 4 attackers to my 2. And 5 blockers back. You're fine. Oh my god. I'm also losing to, like, people who aren't playing well, which really sucks. I do have 2 cards in hand, but they have 5 blockers back. There's no reason not to go for lethal there. I am just dead. I acknowledge this. I just want to see what I would draw. Good. Good, yeah. 8th land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. I can't play cards. Opponent's deck is great. Opponent played... Missed one play, in my opinion. Yeah. Is 17 lands too many in a deck with like a ton of 5? Like, Opponent played really well until that, like, not going for lethal there. There's no excuse not to go for lethal there. If I have something to kill 1 creature, it doesn't matter. They've got 5 1/1s back, and they're putting me to 1 even then. So, like, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the rabbits can be very, very strong. We had to mulligan. A 1-color hand. Couldn't find that second red. Couldn't find other things to do beyond the end getting 8 lands. And then... and 5 spells. It's just... ugh. Grr. Arg. Alright, so I like Stoat and Blacksmith Talent and Looter. Those are all really good. I don't like taking Shortbow until I have some stuff with Valiant. Take Out the Trash is great. I think it's one of these 3. I'm not sure which I want. What do you feel like, chat? I don't think you can go wrong. But again, this is your first pick. One of the things that you want to do Stoat. Okay, Stoat's good. One of the things that happens here is if like the white archetypes, bats and bunnies are already gone, this is going to be a dead pick, which happens in other things, but it's worse in this because people will be pulling for their archetype pretty hard. Talent is great. I love the red talent. I think you can make an absolutely great case for any of those 3 cards, honestly. Okay. Escort Lasher, Rabbit, Shortbow, Heaped Harvest, Steam Path Charger are the things that I'm looking at here. Because I took a white card, I'm still likely to do this, the Rabbit. I think it is actually individually nearly as strong as the uncommons here. That said, I'm not, like, so if you look at this pack, look at the distribution in this pack. Okay, we've got 1 white common here. We have 1 green common here. Assuming this is pick 2, they picked the rare, or mythic. But, you can have packs where there's no white common, right? You can have packs with like 3 blues, etc. So it's just the distribution is a meh. Shortbow is a good choice too. I'm gonna take the Intrepid Rabbit here. Ooh. Okay, what the? Okay. Alright, so Fel and Essence Channeler are both amazing. I'm gonna take the Essence Channeler. Because we have a Bright Blade Stoat already. Maybe we can go into the bats. The problem with now going into the bats is I'm just passing 2 good black cards. The Fel and the Lizard. And that's a problem because that's bad signals. Bat signals, sorry. Okay. Anyway, moving along. Okay, so here I have the option of Nocturne, Swarm, and Elder. I don't think anything else besides the Saver is correct. I can stick with white because I'm not sure what my second color is, or I can take the Saver, I think. I think the Saver is what I would take over Nocturne here. I'm gonna stick with the white because I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And I just passed a lot of good black cards. I think you could make an argument for Saver there. Absolutely. Or the, like, bring 2 back and gain 2, lose 2. But Warren is just a really, really strong 2-drop. It's just dumb. So, rather... Ooh, hey. Okay. I think the Sword Master, even though... Huh. There is an Early Winter, which is interesting. There's an Agate Assault... And another Steam Path Charger. Come and Get It's fine. No, signals matter. I like this card. I'm gonna take this card. All right. Polywallop, Harnesser, Bonebind, Cultivator. I don't really like the blue here. No, if you keep getting good black, of course you just take it, but that's not my point. My point is I'm passing black, so I need to be aware of that for later, because I may have put somebody in black for second pack. This is pretty good. I could spec into green. Yeah, I could just take the Polywallop here. That's fine. Fountain Port, Plume Creed, Steam Path, Harvest, this. I'm gonna do Paw Patch. Okay, so here's where I could take Duo or Grotto. I'm gonna take Duo and we'll see what is more open. Okay. Shortbow and Duo here. I'm gonna go for the bats. Let's try the bats. I haven't done the bats in a while. You can be a bat. Alright. Got the Nocturne back. Okay. Oh, that card is so good. Oh, that card is so good. Do I have any bats? No. Well, yes, sort of. But it's a 5-mana bat. Okay, wait. Is Tender Guide better than... with Paw Patch and Polywallop better than my black with the Starseer? Alright, chat. Do you want Wild Guide or Starseer? Every time I play this card, it does nothing. I'm gonna try the Starseer, though. We haven't done bats, and I want this card. I've never played with this card. Fuck everything. Okay, I could take Moonrise Cleric. I should have spec'd on green. Oh well. I can splash this off like the 3-tree and something else, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Chat really wanted bats. I really wanted to try the bats out. We'll see how this goes. This is better than the black draw card currently. With all our flyers, potentially this is a really good card. And we may wheel one of the 2-3 flyers that I passed. The bat. All our anticipated flyers, I should say. We've got late game flyers currently. But this is a good card. There are times when it's not great, but it's good enough in this deck because we have a lot of small things that we can do damage with when we flunge. And then also, this is nice for just taking out a token. I don't want another 5-drop. Oh, God, get in. Okay, we're moving into squirrels. Full on Abzan. Can you just give me, like, something that I can use? Where did the white go? This is so weird. Every time I'm like, okay, something's open. It's not. It is not. Somehow people switch or something. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. Well, we'll see what this last pack looks like. Should have taken the little green bugger over this. But I had no idea because green wasn't open in the beginning. For the most part. Look, it's a squirrel and that. Nocturnal Hunger. Also a consideration. So Longstock, Bodyguard, Hunger. We're gonna take the Bat Lord. There's a Fountain Bell that I really need to wheel. Oh, God. What the fuck? Okay. No, I need fixing. That bat didn't come back. The common bat did not come back. None of this is really what I want. I think I take the creature here to buy us time. Okay, I need this Root Weaver. Monolith is good with the 2-drop bat, certainly, but it's a 4-drop, and I need to shore up my early drops here because the white is disappearing, so I need to kind of go green, black as the base. Magic Jank podcast. We're going to be talking about Bloomborough Limited. I don't understand what's happening in this draft at all, though. Looks like white is the splash, exactly. So I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do, but I don't have early drop. This is so bad. I don't know what... Like, I didn't change anything really by going into this. But we're now not seeing anything of the... We're seeing the stuff we originally saw, but I don't... Ugh, this is so bad. Guess we go cash grab? That's awful. Let's take another early winter. Pretend. Corpseberry over Pond Prophet, actually? Hold on. It's another squirrel. I kind of need it. Hey, sweet. Yes, get in. Get in. We're not necessarily starting on white. I've been trying to replace them as I can. What I'm doing is keeping the white, the early white that is good late too. All right. 3 tree. There's a long stalk and a fountain port and a sentries. I want most of this, but I gotta take the 3 tree. Nocturnal Hunger over Fountain Port Bell here. Take a monolith now. Yeah, I don't know what happened as far as like what other people were drafting, but yeah. Okay, so the rabbit comes out. All the white that's still in is fine early, and it's fine late. This was a mess. An absolute mess. I don't understand where the white went, like, in, like, overall. It was sad. I mean, our card quality is okay. I mean, there are some good cards in it, but the synergies aren't there necessarily to make them as powerful as they should be. That's the problem. Yes, Evident Self. Little 1K, 20 months. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. I really appreciate it.
Good times.
My cat's sitting on my blanket and pulling it down. So I'm like... Alright, what am I doing here? Bat squirrels! That's what I'm doing. And neither of them well. Alright. I only have 10 minutes before the podcast, so I better, like, do that. No, we are not cutting the green. That would be incorrect. We don't have enough cards without the green. And the green is some of our better stuff. We can cut some of the green, obviously. I don't think we cut Camellia, Corpseberry, which can be mono black, Toski. We're not base white. White is the splash. Because Heaped Harvest is really good with the squirrels, and Paw Patch is actually good with the squirrels as well. This is good for fixing. These are good for fixing. I don't think we're playing the Worn Elder, though. Channelers, this is fine late, so we're still gonna possibly run that. The Channelers, I think, is a fine. No, I don't think we started off base black white. We didn't get there. Black green is better for the cards that we have. In my opinion. Well, we can try it. I don't mind that. We did end up with 2 mascots and a fountain port. I kind of like the Root Weaver Heaped Harvest, though, combo with these, along with the squirrel here. I like privileging the squirrels early because of Toski and getting in with the Menace. I think I like that better than trying for the bats. As the base. I think that the squirrels are just more powerful as the base. But I'm not sure. Hi, Floof. Anyway, I have to go record my initial thoughts on Hi, Floof. On Bloomborough Limited for Magic Jank. So I'm going to get prepped for that, which is go to the restroom and eat something. And then I'll go that. And then I have a student and stuff. I'm sorry it was a really short stream, but hopefully this deck will be pretty sweet. We'll see. Ooh, we're nearly to a jumpstart token. So yes, hopefully it'll be good. Sorry this was really short. I'll hope to do... Maybe I can do more later. We'll see if I'm, like, not able to sleep before the flight. We'll see. Hi and bye. Yes, exactly. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go raid somebody. Gonna do this pretty quickly. Let's see. Executive decision says... I mean, Amazonian's on. Let's go Amazonian. We loves Amazonian. Okay. Looks like Amazonia's doing draft, so it's sweet. You're gonna have more continuity and enjoy it. It's gonna be awesome. Bye, Penguin! Yeah, sorry about this. It was really short. But hopefully the podcast will be interesting for everybody. All right. I love you all. I hope you have the most fun morning, noon, night, afternoon, tea, second breakfast, whatever time it is for you, and 11s. I'm sorry it was short. I'll be there soon. Okay. Love you all. Mwah. Here we go.